with the VMAs outside of Taylor? Do we start with Nicki?
Shout out to Nicki. She hosted this year's awards. It was the third most viewed award show. Well, the highest most viewed award show in the last 3 years for the VMAs.
Oh, I know the Barbs turned on every TV in their house.
Oh, you know that. They had to support
a streaming television farm.
Had to support Nicki. Shout out to Nicki. She looked great. She gave us a new record. She performed one of her new records off of Pink Friday 2, I believe.
And then put it on DSPs, I believe, at midnight.
Oh, why wouldn't you? After hosting the VMAs, you got to put something out. You got to drop something.
Be honest, Rory.
Say it, Rory.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Get that broomstick in your ass one more time.
Whoa.
How you feeling about the bars?
I loved Nicki's performance. What's the name of the single? I'm sorry. What is
The first one, Last Time That I Saw You.
Great song. Really, really like that record. I thought the performance was great. I thought taking the outfit off to then get into rap mode to give us the unreleased song, brilliant move. She looked incredible. I love that she brought back beef at award shows. That has been missing in hip hop, and I'm so happy she brought it back. But that verse just was not it. She had all the right intentions. I loved every move she made until she just repeated the same thing 10 times in a row.
Oh, see, that's not fair. Because a bunch of rappers do the same thing.
I agree, but I put Nicki at a higher level, and I think Nicki's better than this verse, and I think she could diss Cardi, Lotto, Meg, all the girls way better than she did in this verse. The way she set this up was fucking perfect. I was so excited. This is what hip hop has been missing. It's just the verse didn't hit for me.
There was something about all live performances for me at the VMAs this year. I don't know if it was everybody sounded kind of off. Even like Puff and his performance sounded off. Doja and her performance sounded. I don't know what it was with the sound. But Nicki specifically, in watching this performance for me, I understand anything Nicki says where it's they want to be me or, you know, they not better than me, which is, I think, what hip hop is. You're supposed to say you're the best.
And she's correct in saying that these girls are carbon copies to some degree of her.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't even think we need to discuss it anymore. Nicki is she's the mold that most female rappers will follow now, whether they admit it or not. I just don't know if it's fair to say every time Nicki rhymes like that or says something like that, she's dissing somebody. Because what if she's past all of that shit? Let's just say in the world, she's like, yo, I'm off that.
You think Nicki Minaj is off dissing Cardi B?
I think,
Meg,
I'm just saying anybody.
Lotto.
Anybody. Let's say 10 years from now, if she says this same exact bars, people are going to say, oh, she's still dissing this person?
No, but that would be 10 years from now.
How long has it been?
Right now.
What do you mean?
Just, in Red Ruby to Sleep, she just dissed Meg.
I don't think Nicki is over it. I don't think she'll be over it for quite some time. And I'm not saying it's a one-way street. I don't think Cardi's going to be over it for quite some time. I think Meg kind of stays out of the way. I don't think Lotto's going to be over it for a while. So, I think this is going to continue.
Well, I mean, as long as we get good music out of it, I don't care. I'm always for good rap beef. As long as it produces great music, great moments, and it just stays music, I'm all for it.
I mean, I think it needs to go back to direct, and I think Nicki set it up that way, which I applaud her for. Like, when you do something like that at the VMAs, she assumed they were there. Of course, there was the whole semantics on Twitter that
they weren't there, they left.
They went to a party and whatever. I still love the intent of what Nicki was doing because now it's you can't do the subs anymore. I feel like it's somewhat direct. It has to go back to Nicki and Remy. Cardi and Nicki have not done the Nicki and Remy thing yet, and that has to happen. I think we've gotten great music from both sides with the subs. I've liked them, but it's gotten to the point now that there needs to be direct shots. And we don't have to harp on the Cardi Nicki thing, but it was a huge part of the VMAs. Even Nicki walking out, the first thing she said was MTV was really worried that I was going to flip out. And we know that was based off everyone saying Cardi B is going to be there. She's performing. Nicki's hosting and performing. Last time they were together, someone left with a fucking baseball knot on their head.
A baseball knot.
Yes.
Well, either way, Pink Friday 2 is heavily anticipated. Nicki did a great job of hosting. She looked great. What was up with Sweetie reading the teleprompter? The teleprompter was kicking Sweetie's ass, wasn't it?
Sweetie and Mary J. Blige.
She was probably microdosing on some shroom.
Yeah.
I liked how Sweetie cleaned that up. She read all the comments and said, hey, I see y'all trying to fucking kill me on the internet. Watch me read this one, bitch, and smoked it.
Yeah, but I mean, because I think they said Sweetie's is a communications, like she has a degree in communications.
Oh, no,
As someone that was a communications
that doesn't mean anything.
major in college,
Yeah.
they don't teach you that.
I mean, you should be able to read out loud
Any speed.
in front of a camera.
It's not about reading out loud. It depends on how fast the teleprompter is going.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people will be in there fucking the teleprompter up. Like it's
Yeah, but it moves at the rate that you're speaking.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to.
how
Now,
it's
does shit
supposed to.
fuck up and they start scrolling faster than, yeah, but they usually, scroll it at the speed that you're reading.
That's a crazy fit, by the
I
way.
think it's time to give Shad Moss his flowers. That's all I'm saying.
What was up with that turkey leg hut?
Yeah, like that's
turkey
a
bones
crazy
you
ass
had.
fit.
I was gonna go Flintstones, but
You're very
Yeah.
Flintstones.
definitely yabba dabba do for sure.
Yeah.
it's like, is this fashion though? Am I wrong? Like,
Huh?
is
I
this
guess
dope?
Why'd she dress like a Flintstone gummy?
It's definitely. I mean, it's fashion.
she looked prehistoric.
I'm still chewing Flintstones.
She looks like a tomahawk.
1995.
I feel like the stylist went on strike with the actors.
That's crazy.
That is
Everything.
sick.
You're right.
That wasn't a diss. What you mean?
You good?
The stylist went on strike with the writers.
Actors.
Everybody looked shitty at the awards.
No, I mean it was
They had
an
Gunna
interesting
dressed
point.
like a mother at a church.
Quite the laugh. Never heard you like
That was
you trying to fuck her or something. Like
Yeah.
I've never heard someone
so
laugh at a
funny.
women's joke that loud if they didn't want to fuck them.
Yeah,
Like,
women,
you're so funny.
yeah, women
Let me
aren't
be.
that funny. Like we only
That
laugh
Drake
like that when
Rihanna
we try to
meme?
fuck.
I'll
Like,
never give you credit again. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate
That's
the
too
credit.
late.
He just said women aren't funny. Like,
I said
I didn't-
women
I mean,
aren't
that
that
can be
funny.
true,
That laugh
yeah.
was like,
did you guys see the Bongos performance?
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, I watched it for sure.
Yeah, WAP was better.
It was cool. All the performances were just kind of cool to me. Like Puff, I enjoyed because it was Puff. I support. nepotism.
Puff's performance to me was a little lackluster.
I'm cool with nepotism in hip hop. Everyone uses nepotism in every other part of the world. Let Puff's son rap with him the entire performance. I don't care. Would have been nice to have Mace there.
1,000% would have been a bit.
Keisha Cole was fucking great.
Yeah.
So happy they did that record. But it was cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't blown away.
Yeah, I was kind of upset that Mace wasn't there.
I'm gonna give the VMAs some slack on their hip hop 50 tribute only because there's been so many.
Mhm.
They got the tail end. Grammy smoked it in January. BT did well. Everyone's been doing well. They didn't have much left.
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium happened. I just thought it was odd. Not that I'm complaining that Nicki and Wayne performed. I just thought it was kind of pointless. You should have just done the old head thing all the way through. Them coming in the middle was super random. Or put them at the end. Don't just go then back to LL Cool J, I'm bad, and then get DMC. It was very fucking confusing.
It was lazy. It felt lazy on the VMA's part, and that it's a lot of things. A lot of people probably weren't available to agree to do it. People probably backed out.
I mean, it was on a Tuesday.
What
You
does
just
that
like picking the two people that already performed. To Maul's point, is lazy. Like
Yeah.
Wayne opened, smoked
mean?
it.
It just
was
felt like
like
who was in the building.
Yeah,
Nicki
they're already built.
Yeah.
Nicki
who was in the
smoked
building?
it.
Who's
Like
here that we can get to agree to do this?
I appreciate Nicki doing the itty bitty piggy freestyle. That was cool. Like she at least tried to add something to it
Yeah.
that was different.
hmm
Can never go wrong with a Millie. It just felt so weird after like how they set it up. Like you're going 80s, then jumping into 2010s, and then back to the 80s.
The way the
and then
Grammys
staying
did
in
it-
the 80s.
The way the Grammys did it was beautiful. Like that, I think that
Well,
MTV
Questlove went fucking crazy.
exactly. I think MTV was probably like, well, how do we follow that?
Yeah. No, I feel them. That's tough. But that's why I thought LL Cool J was great. Like, kind of having LL just do everything, I think would have been the smarter move.
Mm-hmm.
And just like ending it with, I don't know. It was weird.
It was lazy.
I was confused.
It felt a little lazy.
You didn't.
NewRoryNMal.